Newport, Sherry Hanley, Jordan Price. Y'all know who Sherry Hanley is. And Sherry, tell us just a little bit about Jordan before we get to talking to her about what her expertise is here.
Well, Jordan is a member of our Lindley family, Team Lindley, yay. She is actually in our therapy unit, does an amazing job. She's kind of like the class clown. She's a lot of fun to be around. The residents love her and they have so much fun with her. And I'll let Jordan kind of tell us, everybody, what she does here and how much fun we have here at Lindley.
Well, and before we get into that, tell us a little bit about you. Tell us about where you're from, where you grew up, graduated. Tell us a bit about education, so on and so forth. Tell us a little bit about you.
Well, I grew up in Wynn. I'm from Wynn originally. Grew up there, born there, everything. Went to high school there. Went to school in Jonesboro. Didn't really know what I was going to do, so it took me a little bit to get going. But then I ended up going to A-State's physical therapist assistant program and graduated there last May.
Why physical therapy?
Why not?
Yeah, that's a good answer.
I absolutely love it. I enjoy getting to help these people get back to their optimal level, get back to where they need to be, and it's one of the most rewarding things that you can do.
Let me ask you this. Did you know that, or when did you know you wanted to, number one, be in physical therapy, and number two, want to work in a nursing home?
Well, I knew that I wanted to do physical therapy whenever I worked as a personal trainer at 10 Fitness.
Yeah.
And I started having some geriatric clients. I never really knew that I wanted to do it exactly, but then I got into the program, and we get to do different clinical settings. So I went to an outpatient clinic, I went to a peds clinic, and then I ended up being in a nursing home. And I was scared to death of being in a nursing home.
Really?
It terrified me. And then I got there and I cried when I left. It was a
Really?
5-week rotation and I did not want to leave.
Is that right?
Yep. And I was like, all right, no kids, nothing else. I want to go to geriatrics.
Wow. And how long have you been here, and how did you get here? How did you get at Lindley?
Well, I've been here since last July.
Okay.
Last July, middle of July.
Okay.
And it was I had just taken my boards, gotten the news that I passed my boards, and that was a party in itself, amazing. But then I got an email that was saying, hey, we're looking for, we have a spot here. Do you think, you want to be a part of the team? Came in, interviewed, loved it, been here ever since.
Tell me a little bit about what you actually do on a day-to-day basis. What's it like on a day-to-day basis here at Lindley in the physical therapy department?
Well, most of us get here, I get here around 6 in the morning. Usually I try to time what time I get here and what time I leave with the 6 to 2 shift.
Okay.
Because they're getting up in the mornings. If they ever need help getting up, we go in there and we help them get up. If people are awake from about 6 to 7, we have an hour to where we can, work with the early birds. There's always some people that want to come in and drink their coffee and do their therapy and get done. Then during the morning we work with absolutely anybody that has therapy, and do any kind of balance exercises, any kind of just general strengthening, working on getting in and out of the bathroom, in and out of the shower, whatever we need to do. So.
Generally speaking, when you're talking about your patients and being in a nursing home, and I know you do short-term and long-term, and are the folks generally receptive to the therapy? Do they enjoy the therapy?
Yes. We, every once in a while we get somebody that's just kind of like, man, I'm tired, I don't want to do it,
Sure.
And that takes a little bit of finagling your way to figure out how to work with each person. But yeah, mostly everybody loves it. Once they're here for about a week, it takes them about a week, and they're like, oh, what are these people doing? And then it's like, okay, all right, we're good, let's go.
And then it makes them feel better.
Yes.
Once they get into the routine, they feel
yeah.
so much better.
Oh yeah, the routine is key. Getting, if you work with somebody every day at 6, you work with them at 6. If you work with somebody every day before lunch, usually you need to work with them before lunch. If not, their whole day's gone.
It sounds to me like you just have a blast doing your job.
I absolutely love it. People tell me that, whenever I talk about my job or whenever I tell them what I do, they're like, well, you sound like you're having so much fun. What do you actually do? And I kind of go into the spiel I just told you. But if you don't love what you do and you don't look forward to getting up every day and going to your job, you're working. I'm not working. I
like
that.
I like that.
I love it.
Tell me a little bit about the Lindley family. Tell me how you feel about the Lindley family.
Ever since I started working here in July, it was my first job out of college, and I was absolutely nervous. I was so nervous because I'm like, okay, I know what I need to do. I know how to do it, but it's kind of still getting in the groove of things. But I can't imagine working anywhere else. Everybody here is like it's like a family. I know everybody's name now. It took me a while, but I know everybody's name, from CNAs to nurses all the way up to administration. I know everybody here will say hi. Everybody here will work together and get just anything that needs to get done, we get it done. And we get it done and we have fun at the same time.
Yeah, no doubt about it. But before we get out here, I want you to introduce us to what looks like a stuffed puppy down here. And this is actually not a stuffed puppy. This is a beautiful little puppy. Tell me about this puppy.
This is Boog, and he is my puppy dog. He is my fur child. And he has such a docile temperament. He is a Corgi and an Australian Shepherd mix.
Wow.
And if you have a ball in your hand, he will throw it, or you will throw it until your arm falls off, because he will go get it. He's so docile, and he just loves to come to work with me. He's never been through any kind of formal training, but you come in here and he's a therapy dog.
Sherry, I think y'all have done okay with this hire at Lindley. I think this young lady's going to do wonderful things, not only for Lindley, but certainly for the residents.
For the residents. And the residents, they absolutely love Jordan. They love everyone in our therapy department, and they love Boog. And he loves them too.
Oh, yeah, he definitely loves it. He loves it here.
Well, Jordan, we appreciate you taking time to visit with us today. Sounded to me like the physical therapy department here that's where it's going on right here.
That's the happening place.
Lindley Health and Rehab. If you need our services, you can call, you can come by, you can come visit with us, and I promise you'll always see a happy smile here at Lindley. Thanks, ladies.
Thank
you.